A long time ago, in the Persian Empire, there was a man named Nehemiah. He was a Jew who worked as a cupbearer for King Artaxerxes. This was a position of trust and honor, but Nehemiah's heart was troubled. Far away in Jerusalem, his people were suffering. The walls of the city were in ruins, leaving it vulnerable and desolate. One day, Nehemiah's brother visited him and shared the sad news about Jerusalem. The city's walls were broken, and its gates were burned. Nehemiah was heartbroken. He sat down, wept, and fasted. Pouring out his heart to God in prayer, Nehemiah prayed for guidance and strength. He asked God to grant him favor with the king so he could help rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. One day, as Nehemiah served the king noticed his sadness. "Why does your face look so sad when you are not ill?" the king asked. Nehemiah was afraid but replied honestly, "Why should I not be sad when the city where my ancestors are buried lies in ruins?" The king listened and granted Nehemiah permission to go to Jerusalem. Not only that, but the king also provided letters of safe passage and resources to help with the rebuilding. When Nehemiah arrived in Jerusalem, he inspected the walls at night to assess the damage. He saw the crumbled stones and burned gates, but was determined to rebuild. Nehemiah gathered the people of Jerusalem and shared his plan. "Let us rebuild the wall of Jerusalem," he said. The people, inspired by his leadership, agreed and began the work. However, not everyone was happy about the rebuilding. Nehemiah faced opposition from local leaders like Sanballat and Tobiah, who mocked and threatened the workers. But Nehemiah encouraged the people to trust God and continue. He even stationed guards to protect them while they worked. Despite the challenges, the people worked tirelessly. Families and individuals took responsibility for sections of the wall, working side by side. Nehemiah's leadership united the people, and their efforts paid off. In just 52 days, the walls of Jerusalem were completed, a miraculous achievement. The people celebrated with joy and praised God for his faithfulness. Nehemiah didn't stop there. He worked to restore the spiritual health of the community, encouraging the people to follow God's laws and renew their covenant with him. Nehemiah's story is one of faith, leadership, and perseverance. He showed that with God's help, even the most daunting tasks can be accomplished. His example inspires us to pray, trust, and act boldly in the face of challenges. Nehemiah's unwavering faith and determination remind us that God can use anyone to achieve great things for his glory. What walls in your life need rebuilding? Trust God, pray, and take that first step.